planet's getting hot, but that could mean things are getting less steamy in the bedroom. And also, this is the same thing as the other one. Like, you saw that article. There was the guy that goes, he goes, I'm canceling my birthday party because of Omicron or whatever, right? And they just released this. He does this. It's all so self-congratulatory. It's like they're all just, if you go, oh, I'm just doing my part. It's like, okay, then why are you writing all these articles and posting it everywhere? Because it's like, no, these people have based their entire identity around, like, look at all the fucking nice things I did. And this guy goes, last year I just really wanted to have a birthday. I even tweeted last year that I hope I have a birthday a year from now. And then finally it came, and I don't think I just not the right thing to do. So I have canceled my party. And I think that everyone should do the same. And it's just like, shut up.
Also, you're a grown man. Who gives a shit about your
40?
It's like, who gives a shit about your fucking birthday party? Like,
but
most people
do it or don't.
It's the biggest my favorite too, like, self-congratulatory thing too. This is a big girl one. Is girls going on Facebook and being like, as you guys know, my birthday is January 4th. This year, I don't want it to be about me. If you want to do anything, I'm just asking for donations to the women's shelter. And I always make a point to, like, oh yeah, it was her birthday 2 days ago. I'll double check. And I'm like, you got $7, eh? You got $7 for the women's shelter? Did they call up and they were like, hey, yeah, Shannon's birthday just passed. We got $7 here for the battered women's shelter. What do you guys think we should be doing with that $7 to save the dogs? You know what I mean? $7 is going towards the Humane Society because Shannon, but also too, like, then you'll see that girl fucking rip out and have a fucking 3-day long birthday weekend, right? Where you're like, oh, but I thought it was $7 for Humane Society, right? So if you really wanted to do that, how about no shot Saturday night? Everybody that wants to buy you a shot, we'll just put it towards Humane Society. How's that sound? And it's like, wow, I mean, kind of like,
Some worry about the environment, the cost of having children, while others feel guilty about the condoms polluting the ocean. So you're sort of damned if you do fuck, you're damned if you don't fuck.
Dental damned if you do, dental damned if you don't.
That is also funny though. So basically they're like, you can't have sex because of the climate change. And it's like, what if we have kids or whatever? And it's like, well, wear a condom, but then the condom is going to go in the ocean. That's what you're sort of saying. Right?
Literally, it's like, again, like, if you're so concerned about this, kill yourself and turn yourself into fertilizer.
It really is the ultimate.
I guess so, yeah.
That is the ultimate.
You're honestly just kill yourself.
Well, if you believe this much, where you're like, I can't have sex, I can't do anything, I can't have kids.
Like, one less consumer, one less polluter. Like, just kill yourself.
No, you should watch. Like, I mean, me personally, like, I've never like worn a condom, obviously, to protect the environment. But I've also never eaten pussy without a dental dam.
Yeah,
obviously, you know what I mean? Because safety is important,
of course.
So, like, yeah, me, like, I'm always just the type of guy that I'm like, I only go raw. Like, I'm never fucking without a condom. But if you do want me to go down on you, like, yes, I do have to use a dental dam just to like make sure, like, teeth and shit like that.
Are you gonna put a condom on? You go, it's funny because in your Instagram bio it says you care about the environment. Then I'm getting these conflicting symbols right now.
Okay, you know what I mean? So whose turtle are we choking? Mine or one of the ones in the ocean?
There's probably a lot of just like kind of really like fucking environmental people who, like, the guy is like, he does want the abortion, but he's like he doesn't want to be like, oh, I'm like, I don't want to be like saying I want an abortion, but he's like, what about the environment?
We can't. Yeah, you call the girl and you're like, he goes,
I want to keep the baby.
Can
we really bring a baby?
And this has nothing to do with my wife. I just think that. I just think this is the environment.
I just think this is wrong.
Obviously, my girl disagrees. Obviously, but you know what I mean. My girl's kind of not. It's environmental.
Not an environmentalist like I am.
She's not eco-friendly. You know.
Yeah, really. It just and you are my secretary and I'm married, and that wouldn't be nice for us to bring this into the environment.
Obviously, yeah, we work for the same company.
It's mainly an environment situation, though.
You know, how does this help our green movement, you know?
The climate crisis has driven people for what people call eco-anxiety and anxiety over the impending demise of the environment. So the girls, this is what they said. A 2019 poll reported that almost 38% of Americans aged 18 to 29 believe that couples should consider climate change when deciding to have children. So it really is, it's like, you shouldn't do anything sort of situation is what they're pushing.
Yeah, kill yourself.
Be scared. How is that not the logical conclusion?
It is. You go, well, if you don't want to bring anybody else into the world, then that the assumption there is that people are bad for the environment, therefore you're bad for the environment, kill yourself.
increasingly we're seeing many people choosing not to have children, either because of the environmental impact of the world or because the children may be faced with repercussions. So that's the other thing they like to say. They go, well, I could never bring someone into this world that's going to end in, they won't make it to their 10th birthday.
These are also all insane people.
Of course.
It's the dumbest theory in the world.
So their pitch is basically the girl is because when she's having sex, she thinks that what if I get pregnant and then that'll be bad for the environment? And then she said, so the thoughts like that make them anxious during sex and leading to lower sexual pleasure. And she says, basically, it's like thinking too much during sex. Like, what are you thinking about? It's like how this might be bad for the environment.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure mental illness is not good for getting nuts off.
And they said, well, 10 billion male latex condoms are manufactured every year. So, and most of these ending
How
condoms
many? 10 billion?
10
billion a year?
billion.
Damn, boys be fucking
In America?
Well, so I think that's so basically it's like about 1 billion condoms every landfill, or one of our condoms per landfill. One of the boys' condoms per landfill.
I saw the other day on Facebook, there was a post that was like Trojan, which I'm like, I never see like Trojan like promoting, but they're like, this Christmas, wrap up something other than the gift. And there was a condom fucking like ad on Facebook. And I was like, I saw like 60,000 comments and I go, you know what? I bet. And I checked the comments and like, yeah, I was right. The first comment's just like, just load her up. Fuck a condom, dude. Load her up. And like the top 5 condoms, top 5 comments are like, who wears fucking condoms?
Really?
I was like, I bet you anything, all of these comments. And I was like, yeah, I was right.
You're happy with the squad?
I was loving it. Like all the top comments, like we're talking like 4,000 likes on a comment where they're just like, I haven't worn a condom since fucking
They basically just
2014.
retargeted all like Barstool sports fans on Facebook. Everybody's like, well, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like why was that fucking pitched to me too? Like
Know your fucking audience,
for
Trevor.
sure.
And then the other thing they said is they can't have sex because they're worried that their partner doesn't care about the environment as much as they do. So that's another reason.